This is Canjelae, and you're listening to WRUG Media Group.
Mic check 1 2 1 2 is definitely going down in a major way. Y'all know how we do it, man. WRUG Media Group. I'm here with one of the newest artists that I've just learned about that's doing some big things in the industry. Indie artist, major all over the world. She is definitely doing her thing, and she has a brand new song out that is giving back to all of the people that lost a loved one, whether you're in Connecticut or you just lost somebody all over the world of gun violence or any kind of violence. I want to introduce to the world my good friend, Miss Taylor. How you doing?
Hey everyone, how are you?
I'm doing great. Hey, you doing some big things in the music business. Now, if you can, just explain to the fans out there how you got your start in the music business and why is it so important that they pay attention to this record that you have out.
Man, really, my start was, when I was younger, like so many other people, but I was in Bermuda, and then, I was able to go to Berkeley College of Music. Then I was able to meet, some awesome writers, and I just decided to move to Atlanta, and it kind of just snowballed from there.
Okay. Now, you come from the Bermuda, right?
Yes, Bermuda.
So, by you coming from there, you stood out as an artist. How did that help you in your career?
Being from Bermuda?
Yeah.
Well, I guess people like my accent, and they always tease my accent. People always trying to mock me, which is really funny. And I guess it kind of just gave me, an edge. People thought I would have an international perspective, and me being able to be here in America for a couple of years, I can understand, living here and whatnot. So I guess it just, gave me a double perspective, writing and whatnot.
Okay. Now, you attended Berkeley College of Music. If you could kind of give the fans like a sneak peek preview of the experience of going to such a great music college.
Oh my gosh, it's like so awesome going there. I've met the most amazing friends. It's honestly like that scene in Fame where everybody just starts like dancing on the tables and like making music. That has happened in the cafeteria for me like at twice. And the crazy things we just did music all day, every day. Really, it was awesome. I learned so much.
Okay. Now, describe the feeling you got when they said, "Hey, you're gonna open up for such greats as Beyonce, Chrisette Michele, Lionel Richie." The list goes on. How did you feel when you like start getting those phone calls?
Man, I feel like I was just in awe really because all these people I'd watched them, on the Grammys for so long. I remember trying to mimic Beyonce's runs in Destiny's Child when it first hit the radio in Bermuda. So for me to be able to open up for, her in Bermuda and other artists when they came to the music festival, it was just an amazing experience. Like, I just learned so much. I was so gracious, really.
Okay. So, are you currently working on a new album? You got a project coming out soon?
Yes, indeed. I'm working on my EP, my project, and it's just, we're going to be wrapping it up in a couple months, and, hopefully you guys will hear more from it. But Healing is a song on the project that I felt like I just couldn't wait to release just because of the timing of everything. But yeah, as of right now, I'm working on the EP.
Okay. So before you get out of here, if you could say something to inspire the youth of today, a lot of times our youth, we fall by the wayside. We don't always tend to see that positive role model. What would you say to our young people out there?
I think I would really say put God first. That's really kept me on the straight and narrow path, and keep people that are of positive mindsets around you, because in order to make good decisions, you need to have a good support system, and just that's really all I would say, because my family and my friends, they've been a big part of me, staying on the right track. So that's what I would say, and keep the faith, because I know it's hard, but anybody can do it with God's help. That's what I truly and honestly believe.
All righty. Hey, before you get out of here, let everybody know where they can follow you at on Twitter.
Okay, you guys can follow me at Canjelae, and that's spelled at Canjelae, and it's the same for Instagram, Twitter. You can find me on Facebook. Luckily, I'm the only person on Facebook with that name, so you can find me anywhere and everywhere on the internet with that name.
That's what's up, man. I am definitely proud of the things that you're doing, giving back to the community with such a great song. Y'all make sure y'all go on YouTube and watch this song. The name of the song is Healing. Hey, this is definitely a song that we need, and I'm so proud of what you're doing. Keep up the good work. When that album come out, make sure y'all go on iTunes. Get that album. You can go on her website. That's www.canjelae.com. Again, we love you. Hey, we gonna support you all we can. When you get new music, make sure you send it to us so we can blaze it on our radio station.
I will. You know this. You know this.
That's what's up. I'm gonna have to learn how to give me an accent like that. Maybe I need to come down there for about a month or two.
Maybe you do, it's very friendly. I read one time on Yahoo that they said that Bermuda was the second friendliest place in the world. So maybe you should come down, hey?
I'm going to have to come get my vacation on. Mic check 1 2 1 2 is definitely going down in a major way. The song is Healing, and it was performed and written by my friend Canjelae Taylor. Hey, kind of break down the inspiration behind this record and why it's so important that people watch this video.
Man, this record is, first of all, it's so important to me and it's so personal because it was originally written, about my cousin who always supported me for my music. He was always like, you're going to win a Grammy for me. And he was actually shot, mistaken identity, on my birthday a year ago. And, he was one of those people that he could walk in the room and just light up the room. And so I wrote the song, I wrote the chorus, and I had all the melodies, and I laid it down. And I wrote it, just as kind of like a healing process for myself. And the next day, actually, I was flying back from LA to Atlanta, and I saw on the television, in the airport that the shooting had happened, and kind of like my heart just kind of dropped, and I was just like, oh my gosh, I couldn't believe that somebody would do that. And the next thing I remember thinking was just like, oh my gracious, like this song was not meant just for me and my family, it was meant for these families. And that's when I knew I had to share it. So I then kind of, wrote it to cater everybody, and especially the Sandy Hook victims. And that's really how the song came about. I actually broke down a couple of times writing it just because, I had to dig deep and, just take it there to write the song that I felt, would touch their hearts.
Wow. They always say they always say that great songs come through personal experience. And right now we're at a time where we need prayer, not just for America but for the whole world. We have to get back to our first love, which is God, and He's the one that can do all the healing. And again, this is a great song, very touching, and I want everybody out there to go watch this video and actually take something from it. Take it back to your church, take it back to your communities, take it back to your houses, and look in the mirror and say, the change is going to start with me. So again, thank you for such a great song, and thank you for sharing that with the world.
No problem. It's honestly my pleasure. Thank you very, very much.
All righty, fans out there, y'all know how we do it. WRUG Media Group. Hey, when the music come out, y'all know we gonna get the exclusives. We gonna blaze it first. Peace. Gonna blaze it.